We have not seen any commercials, we have not seen any ads, we have not seen any Caitlin Clark merchandise, and we for sure as hell have not seen any Caitlin Clark signature shoes.
You wouldn't accept it. Nike finally broke their silence about Caitlin Clark, but not before Miles Ahead congratulated her on her Rookie of the Year success. Congratulations to Caitlin Clark. The 2025 WNBA Rookie of the Year L shirt for Caitlin Clark's RWA award sold out in 50 minutes. This is all that Nike gave Caitlin for her historic first WNBA season, a t-shirt. No mention of her own shoes was made, while A.A. Wilson received promotions and served as the center of Nike's WNBA campaign.
First season. Congratulations to Caitlin Clark, the 2024 WNBA Rookie.
Therefore, despite being a subpar shirt featuring Caitlin's records, it sold out in 50 minutes. That shirt would have taken them 5 minutes to create, but it still sold out faster than A.A. Wilson had ever done for Nike.
How do you miss an opportunity like that? How do you not capitalize? It doesn't make any sense at all. And playing the politics where, oh, we need to release Asia's shoe first. Well, no, it's not Caitlin's fault that you haven't done anything for Asia.
How is it possible for Nike to create such a basic jersey following a fantastic season? By now, Caitlin would have received her own sneaker and it would have been sold out everywhere if she had been working for Adidas. How many high-quality products has Nike released after signing Caitlin Clark, and how many more have there been since then? Caitlin Clark, the young basketball prodigy who has taken the game by storm, is one of the most divisive athletes. Despite her unparalleled success on the court, the Iowa Phenom has broken records, been compared to the game's legends, and emerged as the face of women's basketball even in her freshman season. With Nike and the WNBA, Caitlin Clark has a complex and occasionally annoying relationship. Strangely, Nike, a major stakeholder in the global sports industry known for supporting top athletes, has minimized Clark's accomplishments in favor of highlighting other athletes.
Now let's not talk viewership, let's talk ticket sales. Bear with me. Ticket sales grew in 2023 by 16% from 2022. Ticket sales have grown by 93% in 2024. What that means is without Caitlin Clark, the WNBA would have taken till 2029 or 2030 to get to where Caitlin Clark has gotten them to.
Nonetheless, one company has been more than happy to accept her. Adidas Billie Jean King, an Adidas ambassador and sports legend, recently commended Caitlin Clark for her outstanding season and her victory as the WNBA Rookie of the Year. Even Nike Clark, her official sponsor, had not yet fully acknowledged King's accomplishments when she received her endorsement. Although Nike has come under fire for seemingly not fully supporting Clark despite continuing to support other WNBA players, most notably A.A., this appreciation was more than just another compliment. It highlighted how important Clark's influence is. Without a doubt, Wilson is a fantastic player, but here's the really amazing part. Despite her immense popularity, Caitlin Clark outsells almost every other player in the GU. Adidas appears to have recognized her significance much earlier than Nike, associating themselves with a player who many believe is the future of women's basketball. Nike has been hesitant to acknowledge her excellence.
Caitlin Clark's going to help it change for the better. All of a sudden, we going to see Angel Wilson. She may get some more shine because she's that girl. Diana Taurasi going to get more shine because we know what she brings to the table. Ionescu, she's going to get more shine. Others, black, white, everything in between. It's about the ladies, now more so than ever before.
Billie Jean King, a longtime advocate for equality in sports, was unreserved in her praise of Caitlin Clark King. King praised Clark's commitment, her record-breaking performances, and the indisputable impact she has had on the game. For King, it wasn't just about the Rookie of the Year award or the numerous honors that Clark has received. It was about the unadulterated love and passion for the game that Clark exhibits each and every time she takes the court. Clark's debut of the year victory was not only a testament to her skill but also a moment of validation because during her debut season, she not only had to contend with fierce competition on the court but also unanticipated neglect and backlash. Despite her spectacular climb, Nike is her own sponsor. As a Nike athlete, Clark has had to cope with the annoyance of being passed over by the company that ought to be enhancing her success. Given her marketability and popularity, Clark ought to have been at the forefront of their marketing initiatives. But Nike has mostly concentrated on promoting other athletes in spite of her evident influence.
Is on the wrong team. She's got the wrong skill set to handle the physicality of that league. And she's a rookie, targeted by society, targeted by her looks, targeted by her reputation, targeted by the disrespect that they've shown to the WNBA. She said, now they're expecting this rookie class to be perfect. This rookie class isn't even one of the best rookie classes in the last 10 years.
Nike has prioritized A.A. Wilson, another exceptional talent. Wilson is unquestionably a fantastic talent. She has won multiple MVP awards, is a WNBA champion, and dominates the league. However, there is no doubting that Caitlin Clark has become the new face of women's basketball in terms of both her on-court performance and her ability to engage with fans. The fact is that Clark outsells Wilson in almost every play in the league. Her jerseys sell out and her games attract large crowds. Why does Nike still give Clark priority over Wilson when it is obvious that Clark is the greater draw?
Is Caitlin Clark currently the face of the WNBA? Yes. Do I think if A'ja Wilson dropped a shoe and Caitlin Clark dropped a shoe today at the very same time, that Caitlin Clark would outsell A'ja's shoe by 100 times? Yes, I think that would be the case.
Fans and pundits alike have been wondering why Wilson's item sales and general marketability don't match Clark's, despite her well-earned laurels. The fans have noticed this disparity, and it has turned into a subject of dispute. Clark's appeal is not limited to she has drawn the interest of casual viewers, young girls who aspire to play like her, and even people who had not previously given women's sports any thought. Her talent is amazing, and she has the ability to greatly advance the WNBA.
One of the hottest selling jerseys in sports, y'all, according to Fanatics, led by the one and only Michael Rubin. Clark's Indiana Fever jersey is apparently sold out in all sizes. It was rumored that she actually outsold Dallas Cowboy jerseys.
Clark's first season has gone down in history. She not only gave an excellent performance, but she also controlled the game. What made her stand out from other rookies was her ability to shoot from wherever on the court, pass the ball precisely, and lead her team with the ferocity of an experienced veteran. Her performances were about more than simply individual brilliance. They brought the WNBA much-needed attention and excitement. She is the kind of player the league sorely needs to attract fans and expand its audience.
Realize the Indiana Fever, this is the second year in a row they had the #1 pick. So do y'all know what that means? That means they're not that.
Even though Clark's Rookie of the Year victory was leaked more than a week ago, the WNBA has strangely been unwilling to completely embrace her as the sports spokesperson. Oh, and she didn't even win it. Fans and the media were both surprised by this delay, with many asking why the WNBA isn't taking advantage of Clark's rising fame. For some, it seems like resistance and an unwillingness to accept that the league's future is now dependent on a 22-year-old from Iowa.
There is a Caitlin Clark effect on all of basketball, and especially on women's basketball ratings. Kudos to her. She has elevated an entire sport in viewership.
Marketability of talent and fan base. Clark is in a position to lead the WNBA to new heights, but it's difficult to understand why the league and Nike are reluctant to fully support her. For the time being, the SP spotlight is shining brightly on Clark, but it's unclear if the organizations that are supposed to help her will eventually recognize her potential. Although Caitlin Clark has long been the target of criticism, many fans are baffled by the fact that it is now coming from Nike, one of the largest brands in sportswear, despite her undeniable success on the court and marketability off it. Although Clark has consistently received criticism and, to be honest, hate, this case appears to go beyond the usual scrutiny that comes with fame. It feels more personal and isn't just about her performance.
Caitlin Clark has created more buzz around the basketball landscape and has actually transformed and revived a league that was the WNBA, and she is getting paid a measly $28 million.
It's puzzling that Nike, a company that prides itself on promoting greatness, has chosen to downplay Clark's success while focusing on athletes who, quite frankly, aren't having the same level of impact on the court or in terms of marketability. There are layers of bias, jealousy, and possibly fear that this young star is changing women's basketball and the league itself in ways that make some people uncomfortable as a player who has broken records and garnered massive attention in just a rookie season. Given their lengthy history of supporting influential athletes, such as Serena Williams in tennis or basketball greats like Michael Jordan, Clark seems particularly strange. Caitlin Clark is undoubtedly breaking rookie records, drawing comparisons to the greats, and bringing in viewership numbers that the WNBA has desperately needed. However, Nike has continued to promote other players like A.A. Wilson while downplaying Clark's meteoric rise. Nike has built its brand on being associated with those who changed the game.
Somebody coming along and elevating the sports shine ultimately benefits you. Go out there, compete with her, try to bust her up if you want to, and all of that stuff. Just don't hate on the acclaim that she's getting.
And Adidas comes into play at this point. At last, a company is taking the initiative to acknowledge Caitlin Clark's accomplishments. It's encouraging to see a company like Adidas recognize Clark's contributions to the sport, especially as Nike, for unknown reasons, continues to ignore her. Adidas, through its ambassadors like Billie Jean King, has publicly praised Clark for her undeniable talent and groundbreaking rookie season. However, Clark's relationship with Nike is complicated. She is bound by an 8-year, $28 million contract that now seems like a great deal for Nike given how much her market value has increased. Since Nike has been hesitant to promote her in a way that is appropriate for her status as a rising superstar, her fans are frustrated and wonder why the company is holding back. Consider the fact that there were no references to Caitlin prior to yesterday. The decline in attendance and viewership following her elimination from the playoffs is one of the most revealing signs of Caitlin Clark's impact. The WNBA appears hesitant to fully embrace Caitlin Clark as their new star, despite the fact that the numbers show that fans tune in to watch her. This has left many fans perplexed and frustrated, whether it's because of internal politics, long-standing biases, or a refusal to accept a new face of the league.